Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests. It's a great privilege, and we're very proud at the Embassy to be supporting this extraordinary project. We're very proud to be working with an NGO like Adyan, which is sending out such a strong message of coexistence. We're very proud to be working with all of you who are supporting Adyan in this work, but also to be collaborating with the Education Ministry, who are mainstreaming these ideas in such an effective way. There was a very good story on the BBC website. I'm making an advert for the BBC now as the British ambassador, but on the BBC website this morning about the letters exchanged between young Somali refugees and young Syrian refugees in Jordan. And I encourage you to read the letters, because you imagine that these are kids living in the most terrible situations of upheaval and change and uncertainty and fear. And yet all of those letters have in common a sense of the importance of living together, a sense of hope, and a belief in education, consistently through all of those letters. And that's what you have here with this project, a hope for the future, but also a belief in education. And I'm sure that the last 2 years of work have seemed very hard at times. It must have seemed at times that you were pushing uphill the whole time. And I know that, Fadi, you work the team very hard, always. But actually, it's not just 2 years of hard work that is building this project. It's 2,000 years of hard work. And really, you're standing on the shoulders of those giants who have come before. And at all those points in history when there were people seeking to divide this region, to find the differences between religions, there have always been people like you willing to stand up and argue in the other direction. And you're part of that rich history, that rich tradition. And the great thing now that we see with this project is that it is, as we've heard, becoming a model now for other countries to follow. And I think that's a great model for Lebanon, as no longer a country whose diversity is a problem and a challenge for it, but a country whose diversity is a source of strength for it. No longer a country that others in the region do things to, but a country that stands as an example to other countries in the region. As the Pope said, the last Pope during his visit, as a message to other countries in the region, and indeed to all of us. Because when you look at the political debate now in Lebanon, the real dividing lines, we're told the dividing lines are between religions, or between March 8th and March 14, or between people backed by the West or the East, by Iran or by Saudi Arabia. But the real dividing line is between people who have given up on coexistence and people who are fighting for coexistence. And this project puts all of us firmly on the side of people fighting for coexistence. And it's about the future too, and that's another reason why we should be so proud of this project. I've been recently going around and talking to several of the potential candidates to be president. And I don't have the answer, I'm afraid, as to who it will be. Please don't ask me. I'm guessing, and unlike most of you, I don't have a vote either. So it's your choice. But I'm saying to them that the key question for them is not which fractional leader or confession is backing you in 2014, but what is your vision for Lebanon in 2020, at the end of your mandate? All the debate is about the beginning of the mandate, the political deals that will be done in the next few weeks, we hope. There needs to be more debate about the vision for the end of the mandate. Where will the next president take Lebanon? And you've understood that in this project, the need to invest in the future. And I hope that that message is carried out from here to all of those candidates and to whoever succeeds. So we're very pleased to support this. Diplomacy is actually just a fairly fancy word that we've invented to explain the fact that we're working for coexistence. The key role of diplomats is basically what you're doing. It's promoting coexistence. And so in a way, I would say that through this project, you, Adyan, you are all diplomats. But maybe a better way of saying that is that we diplomats are all Adyan. So I wish you all the best for the next year of hard work, but also for the next 2,000 years of hard work. And I hope that the example, the model, the message that you're sending out will provide a strong basis for future generations to build on this outstanding effort. Thank you.